So our Bears trapped into the weekend. We've got a taco trade on our hands. Trump doing a 180 and reversing on the tariff talk, as per usual. It is Sunday night, October 12th, 2025. This video will be out at 6 p.m. Doing a video a few hours early. And we're all ready for a day off here at this point. Basically, been working 7 days around the clock here with this market. And you can see Bitcoin has pushed up here. And we'll talk about this possible recovery into Monday. But first, again, if you guys like the video, the content, I'd appreciate a like, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on carnivoretrades.com. For swing trading alerts, analysis, and live day trading. 5 days left on the site-wide sale for the fall promo. So get in on that while you can. If you got any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Anyways, so Trump kind of coming out and saying, buy stocks. Now's a great time to buy stocks. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. But he said that, China's fine, this and that. I think even the Kobesi letter said something about there's a misunderstanding. The point is here, we talked about this on Friday. You can see Bitcoin and Ethereum rebounding nicely. By the way, ETH hitting this trend line perfectly on that dump and nice rebound there. But we talked about this on Friday, and I said that kind of the base case here would be, I wouldn't be surprised to see a rebound Monday anyway, just off of technical, just technicals alone. If you look at ES here on a 4 hour, this is the most oversold it's been since the April lows, and it did that in 1 day. So just a big washout here. It's just a lot, right, in 1 day, and not the market having time to digest things over the weekend, and if nothing else escalated, right, there's a good chance you're going to see a rebound anyway, just off of a technical basis. You can also see here, if we look at the SPY, and I go to a 24-hour look, get rid of this RSI here. We go to a 24-hour look. This is adjusted for dividends. There, yeah, you can see it, nice little trend line hit right there. And that's where it rebounded in the after hours. I mean, it dumped another $6 in the after hours, $7 in the after hours. So it's just a big shot in 1 day to go that far. So from a technical standpoint, kind of favoring a rebound anyway. And if we gapped down, we would have gotten max stretch pretty quickly anyway. And I can already see it here. We're going to rebound Monday, and everybody's going to be like, "Aha! See, I told you. It's just to buy the dip again." But this is we lost momentum here. This is chart damage, right? The momentum has clearly been broken, right, on the Qs as well, right? I mean, actually I think I drew it on the NQ. Yeah, right there. I mean, you clearly lost momentum here. So I think best case for bulls, even if you get a good V-shaped Monday, it's going to take we're going to have to base here for weeks to fill this range out. I mean, you got 200 points here on the ES to fill out. So that would be kind of my base case here. If we go straight up Monday, there's going to be backing and filling after that. So the momentum has been definitely shaken. Also, again, not many people are talking about it, and I know that the tariffs, the algos are selling on the tariff headline, and they're rebounding on the tariff headline. But you gotta understand, institutions can program the algos to just sell on any headline they want to if they want the market to go down. Not a lot of people are still talking about this. Even now, some people are starting to figure out the regional banks and obviously Jeffrey, but ARCC, Maine, FSK, Ally, these are all getting wrecked here. HYG is confirming this too. And with that dividend there, but again, reverse repo is out. Trump wants rates down, right? So I think that there's more here than just tariffs that could come into play here shortly. Humbly speaking, every time that I've noticed financial weakness, substantial financial weakness before, I've always noticed it before everyone else, and it's never been unfounded. And so far, that's the case right now. So I don't think that it's wise to just ignore things. I mean, like even in a bear move here, I mean, like this rebound here, just to give you an example, like 58.37 to 59.54, right, in one day, like that looks like a really good reversal, right? But and it was. I mean, if you caught that on as a day trade, that was amazing. But what could happen after, like these like these bear moves, like the rallies, you get the best rallies in bear periods. So like don't be so quick to be like, we rebounded, so like that's it, it's over. This is damage. It's going to take a while to work it off via filling out a base. That said, short term here, SPX doesn't tell the full story because it doesn't show how far we went down. But in the immediate near term, like 6,600 is definitely going to be a level, but really it's like 6,650 to me on the cash S&P. So let me flip back over here. That after hours off, yeah, like 6,650. That's going to be a huge, huge, huge point of control. And then, of course, reclaiming this trend line here on the upside would be a big deal. Last week, or I should say last Friday, I also talked about, and again, it looks like they're going to get saved here, but I mean, we can tell 590 is going to be a level on the Qs next week. But yeah, they got saved here because there was no hedges past 590 Monday or Tuesday. In fact, there wasn't even hedges past 600 for Tuesday. A lot of volume came in. That will convert to OI. But yeah, they were caught with their pants down here. A lot of people were. A ton of puts got assigned at the close too, like a ton. A lot of strikes. So what I would just say right now is we'll probably look for some sort of rebound here. I talked about that as kind of being the base case anyway. But like everybody's so recency bias based, and always think about the bigger picture here. Like again, I hate to like bring this example up again, but everybody was like, oh my God, IWM's crashing. It's like, dude, it's 4 days, right? The big picture, it's still in an uptrend here and still holding that green inside bar. The same thing with Apple earlier this year, right? And I'm not trying to beat these examples into the ground, but they're good examples, and you can learn from this. So I would expect a rebound. I would be shocked if we don't have a massive rebound. But again, let the levels tell us what to think here, and whether or not price reclaims them or not. So anyway, that's it. Just want to give a little update there. Outside of that, I am already exhausted, and the week hasn't even started yet. So anyways, you guys take care. Have a good one. Find me on carnivoretrades.com. We'll see you guys all tomorrow.